my shed at home, and I have a few little fishing bits in here, but I have another shed which is dedicated to all my vast quantity of fishing equipment that my wife tells me I have far too much of, as do other people actually, so she's probably not wrong. And I'm 1 week away from my very quick overnight session, so and I am already getting excited, and I'm already making up some attractor bait. So I've got some particle. I buy it in bulk, and it is a wild bird seed. And what I do, I put boiling water on the wild bird seed and let it cool down, and then for anything from like 2 or 3 days up to a week or a bit more, just leave it sitting in the water. I keep it topped up, and it goes really starchy, really sweet, and it's just really good to put in on the ground of the lake or the water you're fishing, just to bring the fish in and hopefully bag a nice big carp. And so I'll show you now what it looks like, and this is it. So I'm trying to get this in. That's better. So you can see there's sunflower seeds, little bits of maize, all sorts in there, and you might even be able to see the steam still coming off of that, because I only did this about 45 minutes ago. So that hopefully is going to bag me a nice big carp next Friday night. Cheers. Hi again everyone. It's now just over 24 hours since I showed you the particle, which I'm getting ready, and I thought I'd show you how that looks now just 24 hours later. So you can see now that it's, if I can get this right, whereas yesterday I could stir it, now it's quite solid. Still move it about, but it is nonetheless, that's better. You can see there's no water sitting on top now, and it's actually on my fingers, it's quite sticky. So I'll be topping it up with some more water periodically throughout the next 5 to 6 days, and that'll just become nicer and nicer, and hopefully we'll catch a carp. Hi guys, well I'm all set up now. The weather's overcast. It was really nice a few days ago, but now it's gone overcast. I'm hoping that that bags me a bite. I'm just going to give you a quick look at my swim and how I've got set up. I won't be looking at rigs or anything like that, but I'll show you my swim, and yeah, let's go from there. Now all that's done, I've got to make my way over and get my son's swim and all his kit set up. Here we go again. Well, I'm finally set up. It takes quite some doing getting 2 people set up from scratch, especially when there's bivvies involved. But managed to do it. We've had a little bit of a drizzle, and I've met the bailiff, and he said that things have been a bit slow today, so that's a little bit discouraging, but nonetheless we shall give it our best shot. And the one thing I have realised now is I forgot my kettle, so there's going to be a little bit of put your teeth in, improvisation coming up now. What I thought I'd do as well is just give you a little snapshot of my view. Despite me forgetting my kettle, and despite the fact that the bailiff said there's not a lot about, enjoying it anyway. Just lovely to be out on the bank. Brilliant.
And here's how I've done it. Just hope that it works. Try and carefully lift that onto there. Hopefully I can have a cup of tea. Here we go. So far, so good. Seems to be working. Let's see if I can carefully. Yes. I don't know why I'm getting so excited, because I mean, as long as it doesn't tip over, then why wouldn't it work, I suppose? That's the thing. Love this cup. Actually bought this in America. It's a great cup. Use it on all my fishing trips. Got a few dents in it, as you might be able to see. Well, I spilled a little bit pouring it out of the corner of the sandwich toaster, but you can see there, but not bad. It's probably just over half a cup, so that'll do for the moment. Brilliant. So what I thought I'd do is I'll tell you what I'm doing with regards to my tactics for fishing today. I came here all prepared to use a maggot zig rig, and I've been trying zigs now for about 18 months, maybe 2 years. I've never had any luck, but I'm going to keep on trying. And I was really up for, I've been soaking some foam in betolin for the past week or so. Been tying some rigs, really up for it today for using the zigs, but unfortunately I just can't quite see the float well enough on the water to enable me to successfully do it. So unfortunately, within the first hour or so, I've had to lose the zig rig for today, and I've gone back to using a pop-up on my multi-rig. I use these little rigmarole bait screws with some Nash coated hook link and up to a size 8 swivel and onto the Corda lead clip system. And incidentally, I'm not sponsored by any of these people. I am someone that's not a professional angler. I just love fishing, so what I'm saying is just purely for me to keep a diary of what I'm doing on the bank and see if anyone else is interested. But there's in no way any of the names I mentioned, I'm not sponsored. So yeah, but that's the tactics I'm doing. I've got a pineapple pop-up, which I think is made by, I want to say, Mainline, and on my left rod, and I've got a sticky diamond white pop-up on the right hand rod. And I know that I've had a little lead around before I started and found some clear spots, because it is quite weedy where I'm at the front of the bank, and then also there's an island opposite, as you probably would see, and so yeah, I've found some clear spots, and hopefully it'll bag me a fish. If I can, I'm not sure how to do this, but if I can, I'll try and attach a picture of the zig rig I set up into this video. Okay. well, that was maybe successful, I don't know. The birds just home in, and they take quite a few of my boys, but there must be some that make it from, so here's hoping. So I just, as you saw, just put out some free offerings around my hook bait, and hopefully that will help encourage a nice big carp take my bait. It's about 11 o'clock at night now, and I'll put some pictures up of Lenny. He had a 25.5 pound common, which was just unbelievable, which was on a little tangerine and cream boilie, which I snipped the top off of, and tipped it with a little piece of maize, which I'd cooked up myself. And yeah, just if I don't catch another fish, or we don't catch another fish the rest of this trip, then it's just been worth it just doing that. So yeah, no, there's plenty of fish crashing out at the moment, but doesn't seem to be too many bite alarms going off. So we'll see what the night holds. But yeah, brilliant. Can't 25.5 pound. I mean, that's great in anybody's book, let alone a 12-year-old. So absolutely brilliant. Couldn't be happier.
Hello everyone. First of all, an apology. I didn't get a chance of all the excitement of the epic session that we had to do any filming, and it was quite heavy rain during the morning as I was packing up, so didn't get a chance to do much filming, and I'm fairly new to this, so I kind of forgot as well. So it's now Sunday night. I've spent some of today getting all my gear back out, drying it all out, and then putting it all back away again, which any carp anglers out there will appreciate. Takes some doing, especially when I've got mine and my son's. But we had a fantastic session, best session I think that the three of us have had together. 2 new personal bests, 4 absolutely fantastic fish. Just couldn't believe it. I went there actually expecting to catch nothing, and I just wanted to say that don't think that most of the fish I catch are like this. They're not. This is out of the ordinary for me. I'm lucky if I break a double normally. So, but it's the evening on Friday started with Lenny getting his personal best at 25.5 pound, which was a common, and about 11 p.m. Russell caught a beautiful 18 pound common, and then at about 1 a.m. I got a 16 pound common, and at 4 a.m. I had my personal best at 27.5 pound common. And someone said to me, today that apparently the biggest fish in that lake is 30 pounds. Now, I was under the impression that it was actually 40, but he seemed quite sure, but I don't know. So if it is, then I've done pretty well. Either way, I've done pretty well, but I'd have been happy just seeing Lenny catch his fish, and that would have been it, you know. So yeah, it was a really good session. I'm also going back out again in a couple of weeks, and or 10 days time on a Thursday for a little day session at a lake, which is 10-15 minutes from my home. And so yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. This is my first video doing this, so please be gentle with me if you're going to comment. I'll try my best to improve on my videoing and photographing skills and putting all this together. So hopefully if any of you guys subscribe, then you will see hopefully some improvement. I'm certainly going to try my best. And as I've said before, you know, I'm not a professional angler. This is just me keeping a video diary of what I'm up to in my fishing. So hope you all enjoyed it. Keep watching. Thank you for watching, and tight lines everyone. Thanks now. All the best.